24/7 every day of the week. 24/7 every day of the week. When I wake in the morning and before I go to sleep. In the good times and the bad times.
Hey guys, how are you? Hope you're all well. Well, it's the 1st of January, which means it's 2018. Woo! Oh my gosh, wow, what a year 2017 has been. It's flown quick, right? Like, it's come by so quickly. Can't believe like the time has gone so quickly. So today I am vlogging in my room. Yeah, so I decided I wanted to do a New Year video, and I think it's gonna be kind of a reflective one on 2017. Some things actually I've been wanting to share with you guys for the last couple of months, and yeah, it might seem a bit sad to you guys, but I hope it does help someone out there. So this is my testimony of what's been happening, what I've been going through, why my videos have been so sporadic, you know, over the last couple of months. I've really missed vlogging like continuously. I've really missed talking to you guys and just, yeah, sharing with you guys. And this is just really about what's been happening, to hopefully inspire someone as well. So anyways, let me get straight into the video. So I got my new camera. I remember you guys saw that video. I got my new camera in, oh gosh, when was that? I think April last year. And so I mentioned in my video that I would be, you know, vlogging about my trip back home to Guyana. It was a big family trip, and also it was time that yeah, it was my dad's 50th, sorry. So it was like an amazing trip to vlog. Like, it was gonna be like my biggest vlog of last year, because it was just a family holiday that we've been planning for 2 years. I really wanted to kind of just show you guys my home country, where I'm from, my family, and I just really wanted to show that to you guys, because if anyone knows me, I'm a big patriot. Is that the right word? Patriot. Yeah, right? That is it, right? Yeah. Honestly, you guys know I don't have time to edit. I'm not even gonna edit that out, because I'm goofy and I'm gonna say let the world see that. Anyways, I'm a big yeah, patriot of my country, and I just love telling everybody about where I'm from. And I've always done that. For years and years. From the time I moved to England, everyone knows me for that. I'm always talking about my country. So the day that I got to go back home was amazing. So for the last couple of years anyways, I've been going back for oh gosh, yeah, like quite often. So anyways, this was a pretty big trip that we've been planning for 2 years, even though we went in the middle of that 2 years. So a lot's happened towards why I didn't get to put that vlog out, and it's a really hard thing to share, but I think I really want to share it with you guys, because, you know, you've been such a support to me, and I really want to I don't want to lose you guys, and I just want to let you know why this, you know, why things have been the way they've been with me for the last couple of months. So I met someone last year, in literally the last day of April. The last vlog I did about my brother's birthday was the day I met that person. I didn't think that would be the day that my life would change a lot, and it was like, you know, typically when you meet someone, you know, you're skeptical, like, you know, and apparently we knew each other before that time. Funny story, honestly. I didn't know that we knew each other that time anyways, before that time, sorry. And yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna get into that one, it's so long. But if anyone wants to know the story really after this, you can ask me and I can do a vlog about it. That's no problem, because I have so many happy stories to speak about this whole situation. But anyways, when I met him, you know, I was going strong in my faith, really trying to push through. You know, last year was my year of like a rebirth, I want to call it, in Christ. So I was going strong in my faith, and I was just like, you know, going through a time of where I still didn't know my worth as usual. You know, as women, you don't know your worth, you don't know you know, the person you are and who God created you to be. And I think that's what that was about, basically, what I was going through that time. So anyways, we met that day. Things quickly kind of spiraled, and we grew to get to know each other. And yeah, like we really got to know each other. He was a really lovely person to me, really respectful of my faith and my walk with Christ. He really supported me in my vlogging, even though I didn't get to do any when we were seeing each other. And he was just a really great person, I think. Anyways, let me get straight to the point, and then I'll speak about this piece after. But yeah, in that time, he just taught me so much, treated me like a queen. Like, I think it's the best, I guess, to date, the best relationship I have had in a long time, especially with like my transition. Like I said, I've been going through with Christ, and when you meet someone and you say to them that that's what you're doing, that normally pushes a man away. You know, they wouldn't want to stay around for that. So anyways, it was about 3 months down the line, got to about I think August, and then yeah, I went to Guyana on the 3rd of August, and I thought I wasn't really like feeling myself around that time. Like, I started the vlog, I did, like I've got clips of it somewhere, and I wasn't really feeling myself because he was going through some things, and I could just feel it in my system, and I just wanted to be a support to him. And it was just like, I don't know, you know, like I could feel that he was going through stuff that was a lot for him, and I wanted to be a support to him. So I wanted to kind of give him his space, which was hard for me, because it was hard for me because you know, like my feelings had grown for him, etc. So anyways, the first week goes into my trip, literally the next Friday. So I think we got there we left on a Friday. Was it a Friday? I think so. And it was like the next Friday, and I got a message from a really good friend of both of ours, more his friend, more bigger friend to him than to me in a sense, but yeah, a good friend. And he said, oh, I said to him, how are you and stuff. We were just WhatsApping, and then he said, oh, I'm not good. And I was like, you know when you ask someone how they're doing and they say they're not good, and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear, hope you feel better or whatever. And he was like, oh, so I need you to sit down. And I was like, okay, why do I need to sit down? He's like, no, seriously, I need you to sit down. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down. And then I was like, you're scaring me. And I started shaking, and anxiety and everything hit me. And he said to me that the person I was seeing has passed away in his sleep. And it was like, I don't know, like, how do you handle a situation like that? It was so sudden. It wasn't like he was unwell, he was healthy and everything, and it was really sudden. Like, you don't know what to do in that type of situation. Like, I don't know how you handle a situation like that. Yeah, so I keep looking down because I just keep thinking. It's like, as I speak, every time I speak about it, I'm just always thinking, like constantly thinking about it. So it's just it's like a lot to deal with, and there's a lot of people that know me I haven't told about this, of what I've been going through. I kept it to myself because, you know, you just don't want to seem like, you know, you're trying to you don't want to bum people out. That's number one. And number two, you just don't want to seem like you're kind of like trying to get, you know, like sympathy or anything like that in that way. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't want to seem like, oh, you know, like woe is me situation. You don't want to seem that way at all to people. So I told a lot of people who I'm close with and that I really care about and who loved me dearly. So it was a lot to take. It was a shock to the system. I didn't sleep for about 24 hours when I found out. You know, I think I did post pictures for my holiday, but it was just a thing of like, I had to try and get myself together for my family. I just didn't want to be down with them and stuff. So that grieving process didn't start for me until I got home. And anyways, within that 3 weeks now, so it was a 4 week trip. The first week was fine. And then towards the end of that first week, that's when I got that really traumatic news. And then what happened now? I would say maybe like I don't know, what could I call it? The second week into the third week, I found out that a family member passed away. And then third week into the fourth week, I lost one of my clients from work as well, suddenly. The family member wasn't sudden, but of course it's still hurtful because I saw my dad hurting with that as well. That was a lot for him, especially with the fact that, you know, it was his birthday and he was carrying that pain as well. It's like, he doesn't talk much when he's grieving, so that was something as well. And then you know, that was 3 people in 3 weeks, basically. I can't even say 1 month, like 3 people in 3 weeks. So at that point when they told me about my client from work, it was just a thing of like, well, okay, it comes in threes, they say, death. And I was quite numb, and I haven't had so much death in my life, like I don't think ever, you know. And I've had, you know, a death of a sister when I was really young. My little sister died, but I was so young I couldn't really comprehend much of that. So this is the first time in my adulthood that, besides my great-grand passing away, that I've really dealt with such traumatic deaths in such a short, especially in like such a short period, in 1 year, you know, in like within a month. That's a lot. So yeah, it was just, wow, like I just didn't have time to grieve at all with any of it. But not to kind of favor, you don't favor any type of death, but the main death that really took over me was the person I was seeing, because he was a really good friend to me, not just someone I was seeing. He was really someone I could turn to through anything, speak to about anything, and he always had a positive thing to say, to encourage. And it's hard to get people like that in your life, someone that you can really lean on and rely on, and they will do for you, besides God, of course. But I think that God sent him into my life to show me what real love is. I didn't know what love was before him. I didn't know, without having to say it, by the way, because I think we always think that someone has to tell us that they love us, and they don't actually have to. And he taught me that. I always felt that, okay, like when someone loves you, they say they love you, but I didn't know what love was until I actually met him. And even though it was such a short period of time, so much happened. He opened my mind to so many things, showed me so many things, and I really thought he was the one that God sent for me. I definitely still believe in some way God sent him to me for that message, to show me that I should not settle for any less at all. I should never lower my standards or morals for anyone, and that there is really someone out there so amazing for me. And I really and truly wish that was him, but God had his own plans, and I think that he took his son because he has a really big plan out there for him, up there. And it's just the message that I really want to send out from this. Oh, actually, I'm not even finished. Let me not wrap it up yet. I also lost another client at work in early October as well, and that was my key client, so I was pretty close with him as well as the rest. But you know, he was the person I kind of catered to when it comes to certain things, because I was his key worker. So just to actually update you guys, anyone that's watching this video for the first time, about my job, I am a support worker for adults with learning disability. So I work in care, so I care for people of all ages, not just the elderly. And yeah, so being in my job this year to date February will make 8 years since I've been doing my job. So you know, it's a long time, and those guys that I lost at work, I've been with them personally for like 7.5 years. So that was hard to deal with, but I haven't actually had time to deal with like grieving with them, if you get what I'm saying, because it's so weird, because one of their deaths was sudden, and the other one was also a bit sudden as well. So it's like all the deaths, 3 out of 4 of the deaths was sudden that I went through. So in the space of 3 months, I lost 4 people, and it is a lot to carry. But I think the positive message I want to give out of this video is that just don't give up. Right now I'm still grieving, I'm still going, but just don't give up. There's always a light, and it sounds so cliche, but there is always a light.
Give praise to be found out. Every breath that I breathe in this life is a reason to give praise to be found out.